guys, so I'm doing a video on the EasyCap, capture device, you could say. As you see here, it takes, your audio and your video and S-video. So, it's sort of beneficial because its main purpose is to capture devices off your VCR, DVD player, and then also you can sort of use it to play off your PlayStation, your Wii, your Xbox, and so forth. So it's not purposely made to play the PlayStation, but it does have, if it works, it works. But I'm doing this video on the settings I run. I've been asked, by a couple of people on how do I do the settings, to get really crisp and still be able to play properly. Because recently, when I've been trying to make videos on this EasyCap, card, and it's alright to make videos, like to use it when you're playing, racing games, really small games. But when I tried playing this on Call of Duty, and the quality is good. Once you record it and everything, the quality is perfect. It's legible for YouTube, etc. But while you're playing, it's not that great. I mean, because it's using, your RCA cables, it's not the best, really. Everything's all blurry. You can't see the person 5 meters away from you. You're always getting shot, etc. So in this video, I'm going to show comparisons on me using the S-video. So over here, the S-video and the RCA cables, and I'm going to show my setup on how I did this, etc. Okay, so as you see here, this is the EasyCap capture card, right? But at the moment, what I'm using to actually get this device working is this right here. So as you can see here, I got my component cables and I got my composite cables, so not to get those mixed up. So, and how this works is, I think I can put a picture probably on the side, but let me try to find it. The damn box. Okay, so I'm sure you can pick this up at your local Radio Shack. I picked this up at Dick Smith in obviously if you're watching this video from Australia, you would know. It's called a 3-in-1 AV cables for the PS3 and PS2, etc. Because they say that because it uses the old pin, etc. So, and how I actually got this working, which really surprised me, because I looked everywhere on YouTube and I couldn't find anything like a decent comparison between S-video and the composite. Because composite is it's good to an extent, but playing Call of Duty, you can't get that. And people say I'll get splitters so you can actually play it on your TV instead of your laptop or your computer. I did that, and then excuse me, it doesn't help at all. Especially if you're playing on an LCD screen, it just makes it worse. So, and how I actually configured this was, I use the composite cables for the audio, obviously, and I use the S-video because EasyCap takes S-video, so I just plugged and played that, and it worked. But now the thing is, I could play this, it was more illegible to play through S-video on my computer, or therefore my laptop. But I actually found a way to actually get it working on my TV also, so I get a bigger screen, but also a better quality while I'm playing, so I can still stay focused in the game without worrying about the blur, etc. So I'll show you that setup in a moment. Okay, so at the moment now I'm going to plug these cables together, so I'll just show you how I'm going to do this. So obviously you get your composite cables, just plug them in, and you can plug this. I'm just plugging it right now so then you can take a look. You can plug in your video cable also, just in, if you want to go video game, because just keep all your cables together. And the other thing, once you have the S-video, plug that straight in. And remember, this will only work if you have the component cables, and you need to have component and S-video to get this working properly. It's just to make that clear. And make sure, because most component cables, when they come together, they don't come with the video settings. I'm sorry, not video, sound settings, or sound cables. So make sure it comes with that, just to stay clear. Okay, so make sure that plug is plugged into your PlayStation, and then run that through into your TV, and also making sure that the component cables are plugged into the green, blue and red. And once you got that plugged in, it should have the S-video card available to plug into the EasyCap. and the S video is going to be our capture device, and the component cables are going to be the video coming out so that we can play. And I'll show you an example quickly. And before we get started, make sure the audio cables are plugged in as well down below over there. So now as you see here, I'm running through HDMI, of course, and I'm going to transfer now that display settings into the composite S video settings. So now to go to that, what you have to do is go to settings and then go to display settings, and then go to video output, and then head down to composite S video. So once you have that, saying again, it's composite S video because the S video is going directly into the EasyCap and the component cables are going into a TV. So I'll show you that soon. So now from there, what you want to do is click that and go change, and they'll give you 30 seconds to change that. Hey guys, so now that's part 1 of this video. There will be a part 2 up soon, so stay tuned for that. They'll be more explaining more between the crossover between going from the HD to the component and then to the S video on the actual screen, so you actually get to see that. And I couldn't actually fit that in because it, even though it went only for like another 4 minutes, it still went over the YouTube limit. So and I can't go over that limit. So stay tuned for that, and you get to see some comparison videos between S video and component. Oh no, sorry, S video and composite. So you actually see a big difference in them. Thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned for number 2. And if it's already out, it will just be a link just down below. So just click on that. Catch you guys later. Wow.